Today, we have a number of great presenters that are joining us. We have our product manager as well as our product marketing managers on the call today. My name is Echo Rantanen. I am the Instructor Experience Manager, part of a team that brings us IPD across the globe. So if you are an instructor with Cisco Networking Academy, you are used to hearing IPD, which is Instructor Professional Development. If you're not a NetAcad instructor, this is something that we do 4 times a year to support our networking community. So I'm going to pass the ball over to Joseph Janitor, our product manager, to get our session started. Thank you, Joseph.
Thanks so much, Echo, and hello and welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining this IPD session. My name is Joseph Janitor. I'm a product manager for our networking, cybersecurity, and automation portfolio. And today I'm actually delighted to be joined also by our colleagues, Sean Teppelt and Jose Avalos, our product marketing managers. Together in this session, we are excited to take you on an exploration journey to uncover how educators like you are making a lasting impact in developing the next generation of IT professionals. Also, if you're a student, industry professional, or simply curious about IT, I'm confident this session will be valuable for you with additional insights as well. But before we begin, I want to take this moment to really thank all of our educators who have joined us live or watching this as a recording for the incredible work that you do. You are truly at the forefront of the technology education and career development. Your dedication not only changes individual lives, but also helps shape the workforce of the future. So thank you so much for your ongoing commitment to inspire and develop the next generation of IT professionals. All right, and connected with education, today we will be exploring our structured learning journeys available for free through the Cisco Networking Academy program that is now part of the new Learn with Cisco organization. Our journeys will start with the foundational basics and build all the way up to the associate level expertise and beyond. In particular, today we will focus on the entry-level Cisco Certified Support Technician, the CCST, and the associate level Cisco Certified Network Associate, the CCNA Certifications, and also the associated learning pathways. Along the way, we will review the curriculum, demo the hands-on lab experiences and the learning tools, and we'll also highlight the importance of the professional and AI skill resources designed to help you develop the well-rounded, future-ready graduates. We'll also highlight the community and the support resources available to you as instructors. And finally, we'll wrap up with next steps and Q&A, where you will have an opportunity to ask questions or share your own experiences. Just as a note, please be aware that today we won't have much time into delving into the details, but throughout this presentation, we will be sharing references to existing IPD recordings and other resources for an additional deep dive opportunities for all of you. So now I would like to invite you to think about the IT learning journey as a landscape filled with different paths, each unique to the individual traveler. Some learners might find themselves on a smooth, very straight path to the technology, perhaps with early exposure or a very supportive environment. Others might encounter a bit more rocky, winding road, facing challenges, changing directions, or sometimes even starting from the scratch. And for many, the journey doesn't begin in the classroom, but with a moment of curiosity or a desire to change their future. But no matter where someone starts or what obstacles they will face, there is something really powerful that every learner can rely on: a clear set of guiding stars to follow. In the world of IT, these North Stars are industry-recognized certifications, like our own, the Cisco CCST, CCNA, CCNP, and the CCIE certifications. And each certification represents a milestone of achievement and a set of practical skills that are recognized by employees all over the world. These certifications light the way, showing learners exactly what skills and abilities are required to kickstart and move to entry-level job roles, and then advance to associate and professional levels, and finally progress all the way to the expert level positions in the industry. On this journey, some students might move very quickly, others might take their own time or change the course, but that's okay. The most important thing is to start the journey and then keep moving forward. Always be guided by the North Stars that show you the way. And in this case, actually, I can use a Star Wars reference that this is the way that might resonate with some of you Star Wars fans. All right, but as educators, we have a privilege, but also the responsibility to help our students to discover these guiding stars, no matter where they begin. With the right support and the right milestones to aim for, anyone can build a successful and fulfilling career in IT. And now we can take also a closer look at the real tangible benefits of earning industry-recognized certifications. First and foremost, certifications help learners build the strong technical skills. Certifications also serve to boost the professional credibility. And of course, certifications help learners stay current with industry trends. We all know that technology is always evolving, and the certifications program are constantly updated to reflect the latest advancements and the best practices, as well as the practical, current, and near future skills needed out there in the job market. By the way, these benefits aren't just theoretical, they are backed by research. According to the 2023 Pearson VUE Value of IT Certifications report, 99% of organizations surveyed use technical certifications to make hiring decisions. So think about those 4 letters, having those 4 letters on your resume or on your LinkedIn profile versus not having them. Also, 91% of employers believe IT certifications are a reliable predictor of a successful employee, and 81% of employers associate IT certification holders with increased quality and value of their work contribution. So, in other words, certifications are not just nice to have, they are a critical part of both hiring and also long-term career advancements in IT. And we as educators, when we help our students achieve these credentials, we are opening doors to opportunities, credibility, and also lifelong success. So now you might be asking, okay, this sounds cool, but where should I start? Well, with the Cisco suite of certifications, the best place to begin with is with the first stepping stone, the CCST certifications. These entry-level credentials are designed to kickstart both the learning and the career journeys for new IT professionals, laying a real strong foundation in essential knowledge and skills. Next, learners can advance to the associate level CCNA certifications. This is often called the industry-recognized driver's license for networking, because it opens so many doors and so many job opportunities, and it's highly valued by employees worldwide. But let's not forget, today's tech world is driven by much more than just the technical skills alone. In an AI-driven landscape, everyone needs strong professional skills, sometimes also called the soft skills, as well as the emerging AI skills. And on top of that, communication, collaboration, critical thinking, creativity, and teamwork are just as crucial as being able to configure and automate an IT infrastructure or prevent a cybersecurity breach. So when we help our learners combine their technical skills with the professional and AI skills, we enable them to become well-rounded, job-ready graduates who can adapt and thrive in any environment. So whether your students are just starting out or looking to take the next big step, there is a clear supportive pathway forward with Cisco certification and learning journeys, helping them become career-ready and beyond. And now, to guide us through the details of this first stepping stone, I'm pleased to hand it over to Shante Pelt, our product marketing manager, to guide us through the CCST certifications. Shante, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Joseph. As Joseph mentioned, my name is Shante Pelt, and I'm a product marketing manager with the Cisco Networking Academy, and I will be discussing the Cisco Certified Support Technician, or commonly known as the CCST certifications. Before I dive in, I want to bring your attention to the image to the right, which is essentially a group of stones placed one after the other atop what appears to be a serene river. And that's exactly what we want you to envision CCST as, a set of stepping stones across the water, each stone representing an achievable milestone to help learners move from where they are now to where they want to be. These certifications are ideal for entry-level job seekers, career changers, and even college and high school students who are just beginning to explore the world of IT. One of the biggest advantages of the CCST is that it enables job seekers to demonstrate their skills with third-party verification. This is something that employers highly value when reviewing applications for internships, apprenticeships, and entry-level job roles. So CCST certifications really do validate the essential entry-level skills in areas like IT support, networking, and cybersecurity. They provide a clear yet realistic first goals because they need a goal that's attainable, which gives them the confidence of an early win and creates those solid stepping stones toward more advanced certifications such as the CCNA, which my colleague Jose will talk to a bit further in the presentation. It's also important to note that Cisco Networking Academy offers free certification-aligned curriculum for the CCST, and this curriculum is available as both instructor-led and self-paced, which provides flexibility and accessibility for all types of learners. Now, let's break down how each CCST certification connects directly to in-demand job roles in the IT industry, starting with CCST IT support. I like to think of this group as the everyday problem solvers and truly those unsung heroes of IT. This certification prepares learners for the roles that are indicated here: IT end user support, IT help desk support, computer support specialist, and an IT help desk analyst. So these are roles that are often the first point of contact for users needing tech support, and we've likely all encountered someone in one of these roles, and they're very essential in almost every organization. Next is CCST networking. These are our builders. They build the foundation for roles like network support technician, IT support technician, help desk technician, and IT support specialist. These positions are focused on supporting and maintaining the network infrastructure that organizations rely on each and every day. And last, for those who are interested in security, CCST Cybersecurity sets learners up for roles such as the Junior Cybersecurity Analyst, Cybersecurity Technician, Help Desk Support with a security focus, and Security Operations Analyst. So these positions are at the front lines of protecting and defending organizations from cyber threats that are increasingly in demand. By aligning these CCST certifications to the specific job roles, we're trying to give learners a clear roadmap to what their first positions in IT could actually look like, and helping them see how each certification translates into real, meaningful career opportunities. Here, we're going to take a moment to talk through what, I'm sorry, I think I skipped a slide here. Here, we're going to take a moment to talk through what each CCST certification actually covers, which is the knowledge domains and the practical skills that learners will develop and pretty much be able to demonstrate. Starting with CCST IT support. This certification is going to validate a candidate's ability to handle essential IT support tasks, including queue and time management, effective documentation, troubleshooting technical issues, assisting end users, managing computer components, and identifying basic security threats. So these are foundational skills that every IT support professional needs, and they're highly valued in day-to-day operations. Moving to CCST networking, this certification covers the core concepts of networking. So learners build a strong foundation in topics like network operations, different types of endpoints and media, network troubleshooting methodologies. They also develop skills in providing network support and understanding basic network security, all crucial abilities for anyone working in network environments. And finally, the CCST Cybersecurity is going to focus on those key principles and practices needed to launch a career in cyber. This includes understanding those cybersecurity fundamentals, network and endpoint security concepts, some vulnerability assessment and risk management, and the basics of incident handling. These domains prepare learners to help defend organizations and cyber threats from day one. To better understand the real-world impact of the CCST certifications, Cisco actually conducted a survey in the fiscal year of 2024 with individuals who recently earned their CCST. And our goal here was to find out, is this new entry-level certification truly helping people get closer to a job, secure a better job, or even increase their salary? And we're super excited to share that the feedback from the CCST certified individuals was overwhelmingly positive. As you can see here, Martine from Mexico, Munganga from Sweden, Isaac from Kenya, Matthew from USA, people from all over the world reported that earning this certification gave them the confidence and credibility they needed to take the next step in their careers, whether that meant landing their first job in IT, getting a promotion, or even negotiating a higher salary. So as educators and students alike, this is very encouraging evidence that the CCST is making a meaningful difference in the lives of learners around the world. So on the next couple of slides, we're going to zoom in on each of the entry-level roles. And then after the role, I'll follow that with a curriculum that supports each role, beginning with the IT support specialist. So this is an entry-level role focused on diagnosing and resolving hardware, software, and network issues. So these professionals are essential in help desk and technical support settings. Some of the key skills are indicated here. I won't list them all, but to name a few will include troubleshooting a variety of devices and operating systems, providing clear customer service, assisting users with access and device setup, and documenting all support interactions. They also follow some important safety, security, and confidentiality best practices. The role typically requires 0 to 1 year of experience, so none to very little experience, so you can get started pretty easily here. And the ideal certification to get started is CCST IT support. Now we're going to talk about the curriculum that supports the CCST IT support certification. We have a number of flexible options for each of our certifications. For a comprehensive instructor-led experience, there's a semester-long course, which is IT Support Essentials. And for the learners who are listening, instructor-led just means in person at an academy. If you're curious to know if IT Support Essentials or any of the other instructor-led options are available near you, you can go to netacad.com. On the homepage, there's an academy locator. So you'll scroll all the way down, enter your zip code, and you can find an academy near you. Alternatively, learners can also choose mini courses that are indicated here. And just to quickly note for the instructors, you can also, all of these mini courses that I'm going to speak to are also available as instructor-led. So you can teach IT Support Essentials instructor-led, or these mini courses, with the first being IT Customer Support Basics, which I'm actually taking. I just started this course recently, and it's pretty interesting because oftentimes as users, we've all interacted with people in this role, but this course really takes you behind the scenes and it gives you a view of all the things that go into ticketing and all the details and the logging that they have to do, and if they're determining how to escalate a call or to push it through the queue. So it's super interesting. It's only 4 hours, so I highly encourage you all to check it out. But the additional mini courses that are in this track will be IT Customer Support Basics, as I mentioned, operating system support, security and connectivity support, and then hardware and upgrade support, all ideal for targeted learning and modular delivery. For independent self-paced learners, we also have the IT support career path, which includes all of those mini courses that I just mentioned. All these options prepare students for the CCST IT support certification and the entry-level roles indicated here. They also build a strong foundation for further study in areas like networking essentials, the CCNA, or a cybersecurity associate. Next, we're going to move on to the network support technician, which also is an entry-level role. This role is going to be focused on understanding how networks operate and supporting daily networking tasks. So this is an entry-level role. So these professionals aren't yet leading projects, but they have the foundational knowledge to assist seasoned networking teams. Key skills here include basic networking fundamentals, identifying devices like routers, switches, access points, and performing basic troubleshooting using those best practices. They also need a foundational understanding of network security. Just like the IT support specialist role, this role is ideal for those with 0 to 1 year of experience. And the recommended starting point here is going to be the CCST Networking Certification. Now we're going to talk about the curriculum to support the network technician career here, beginning with the instructor-led option. So we offer a semester-long networking essentials course for in-depth instructor-led training, which once again is just in person at an academy. Learners can also select from the many courses that are indicated here: networking basics, networking devices and initial configuration, networking addressing and basic troubleshooting, and then network support and security. These mini courses are also available instructor-led. For self-directed study, there's also the network technician career path, which encompasses all the previous courses that I mentioned. So there's one registration here, and you'll have all the courses in the career path for structured learning. All of these pathways prepare learners for the CCST networking certification. And once that's successfully completed, you are ready to apply for entry-level jobs, internships, and apprenticeships in the roles indicated here. Also, to progress to additional learning, those options include the CCNA or the DevNet Associate. Lastly, we're over to cybersecurity and the junior cybersecurity analyst role. This role supports security operations and participates in tasks like vulnerability assessment, incident handling, and documentation. Similarly to the IT support specialist or the network technician, while not yet ready for lead roles, these professionals still possess a broad range of skills to assist experienced cybersecurity teams. Their skills include understanding core security concepts, supporting network and data analysis, assisting with systems and software security, including cloud and endpoint security, and helping apply risk management and incident response procedures. This is also an entry-level position and is best suited for those with up to 1 year of experience. And the CCST Cybersecurity is the ideal certification to get started here. Now we're going to talk about the curriculum that supports the junior cybersecurity analyst role. And you'll probably notice here there's some networking prerequisites. This curriculum is, although there are some networking prerequisites, this curriculum is highly adaptable. So the full Cybersecurity Essentials course offers a comprehensive instructor-led options. For targeted learning, there's also those mini courses here. So at the core of the cybersecurity curriculum includes endpoint security, network defense, cyber threat management. The networking prerequisites will include a networking basics course and a networking devices and initial configuration. Those two courses are also a part of the network technician career path, and all of these mini courses are available self-paced and instructor-led. For those who prefer the self-paced study, they can also follow the junior cybersecurity analyst career path. The career path includes all of the mini courses that I just mentioned and the networking prerequisites, in addition to an introduction to cybersecurity course. I've also taken that course. It's a really great course. It's just 6 hours on netacad.com. All of these options, the instructor-led cybersecurity essentials, the mini courses, and the career path prepare learners for the CCST certification and entry-level job roles that are indicated here. To progress to additional learning, you might try CyberOps Associate or Ethical Hacker. Ethical Hacker is an incredibly popular course right now on netacad.com. And once you finish that, there's these really cool capture the flag challenges on Cisco U that you could also participate in. Shifting a bit, I wanted to also share our Ask Me Anything or AMA sessions. And if you're a Reddit user, you're probably pretty familiar with Ask Me Anything sessions. Cisco Networking Academy and Cisco Learning and Certifications essentially teamed up to host these Ask Me Anything sessions on the Cisco Learning Network. These sessions focused on CCST certifications and ethical hacking. These sessions feature Cisco SMEs subject matter experts answering live questions from students, instructors, and other participants. So to participate in a session, you do need a Cisco Learning Network account. It's free. Setup is quick and easy. You just visit learningnetwork.cisco.com, click login, and follow the prompts to get signed up. Now, there are some events here. If you've noticed, the dates here may indicate June and July, but we have SMEs that are actively still answering questions in each of these discussion forums. So educators, this is a chance for you to jump into those forums and get a inside look at what your students are, the type of questions they're asking. What are some of their barriers? What are some of their challenges? Students, this is also an opportunity for you to go in and look at some of the questions that your peers are asking and to also network. We have a session tomorrow, August 13th, at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on CCST networking. So you can go ahead and go to learningnetwork.cisco.com, get signed up, drop your question in the chat, and be sure to join us. So with that, I'll wrap up my section on CCST talk, and I'll pass it over to Joseph to share a demo of the instructor and learner experience.
Thank you so much, Shante. So in the next couple of minutes, I would like to go through a quick demonstration of what is traditionally an instructor experience on the Network.com platform and also the student experience by using our curriculum, the hands-on lab activities, and the entire learning experience. So let's start first with the instructor's experience. It all starts on educator.com, where you are probably already logged in with your existing Cisco Academy instructor account. And from the top, from the My Classes menu, you can create a new class instance of our Network Academy courses by clicking on the Create button. Next, you will select the modality of your class. And I believe that in most cases, you will be using the instructor-led option, where you have the control over the flow and the pacing, and you also have better visibility into the progression of your learners. Next, in the menu listing with the courses, scroll down and just select the course you wish to create your own class instance from. Then select from the various language options, and that's it. Now you can enroll your learners and use the assignment flow view that you are seeing right now on the screen to provide guidance to your learners on how to progress and complete your course. You can also export the online curriculum, and you can also download the additional instructors' resources, such as, for example, the PowerPoint slides. You can also download the course PowerPoint slides and more instructor-related content directly on educator.com from the Educator Resources navigation menu. While you are in the Educator Resources navigation menu, I highly encourage you to also use the filters to really narrow down the content that you are specifically looking for. Otherwise, it can be a bit overwhelming experience with everything shown at the same time. But going back to the class, you can also access assessments, and you can assign those assessments and exams to your students. You can also specify the specific time availability for those exams. And with that, you can also measure the learning progression of your students throughout the course. And finally, you can use the gradebook to follow that learning progression of your learners. So that's pretty much kind of like a quick glance, literally just a quick glance into the instructor experience on educator.com. And now let's see what is the student side of this experience. So students usually start with an invitation email that probably you triggered from the platform when you invited your students to join your class instance of a course that you just created. Next, that email will bring them to the landing page of your own class instance. And you can also customize this landing page with additional information that will help your students understand like what this class is about. Finally, they will register into your class, and that will bring them to the assignment flow that you designed for them with specific assignments, such as, for example, reading assignments, labs, exams, or other assignments types that are supported on the platform. And here's just an example, for example, a reading assignment that will point learners to a specific page in the online curriculum. Here is an example of the quizzes that are literally spread across the curriculum so that students can check their own understanding of the topics that they have just covered. And last but not least, the module or the module group or the final exam assessments are something that you can once again activate and assign to your students. And that way you can also monitor their progress in the class gradebook. And now comes the most important part of the learning experience, and also the fun, the engaging and the exciting part, and that is the practical hands-on lab activities. These are the cool things that mimic the real world scenarios and prepare students with real skills for the target job roles. These lab activities usually come with a lab guide your learners can follow. For example, here is an example of using a tool called Nmap to discover open and potentially vulnerable services running on network devices. There are also a bunch of activities designed in our Cisco Packet Tracer simulator. That's a simulator that enables you to create large network infrastructures or IoT infrastructures with the flexibility to explore, simulate, or configure any device in the topology. And plus, you as an educator, you can use Packet Tracer also as an assessment tool with a built-in capability to create Packet Tracer activities that also indicate the current score of completion by your students. Learners will also interact with virtual machines that bring real-world tools in a safe, sandboxed, and easily reusable environment. This is a great way, once again, to learn practical skills needed out there at the job market. And just to close on this learning tool section with the last example, once again, a real-world software. In this case, this is a tool that is locally installed on the computers, on the learner's computer. And in this case, it's a tool called Wireshark. Again, practicing skills that are needed for the jobs out there. And all that experience, the curriculum, the assessments, the practical hands-on lab experiences lead to a successful course completion. And after passing the final exam, learners will receive a digital credly badge that they can put on their LinkedIn profile or on their resume. And at the same time, they will also get a certificate of course completion that can be signed by you as their instructor, and it can also include your school name. So that pretty much kind of like closes the, just literally quick glimpse into the instructor and learning experience. But as we are continuing on this journey, I just want to make sure that, and I wanted to just reassure you that you are not alone on this journey as educators. As part of the Network Academy program, you have access to a powerful network of partners designed to support your success. You can engage with Academy support centers that help with onboarding, daily operations, and ongoing support. They're also a great resource for exploring local or global grant opportunities and much more. For your professional development, our instructor training centers offer training sessions led by qualified instructor trainers. These sessions not only help you master the curriculum, but also provide best practices, insights on where students might face challenges, and help you build confidence as an educator. And by connecting with these partners, you are joining a vibrant, supporting Network Academy community that is here to help you and your learners thrive. Moreover, you also have access to these special courses called Getting Ready to Teach Cybersecurity and Networking Essentials. In these courses, you are going to learn about the best practices, how to implement the curriculum at your school, create additional group activities for your students, and much more. And you can ask your ITC to open a class for you, or you can use the self-paced links you can see on the slide to enroll into these courses and explore these fantastic educational resources for educators. Last but not least, please make sure to explore the recordings from prior IPD Week sessions. This slide highlights only some of the most relevant for the CCST journeys, but by the way, on netacad.com, you can find all the prior recordings, so make sure that you will review also those recordings. And now, to make the next step from the entry to the associate level, Jose Avalos, our product marketing manager, will take us through the next steps with the CCNA certifications. Jose, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Joseph. Hi, everyone. My name is Jose. I'm a product marketer here at Cisco Networking Academy. And thus far, we've heard about our entry-level CCST certifications and courses from Shantae. And Joseph just finished giving you all a quick demo on how to navigate the NetAcad platform and the instructor experience. Over the next 10 slides or so, I'll walk you through our CCNA certifications. And I'd say my goal today is to give you a clear picture of these certs, their learning paths, the careers they lead to, and the resources available to you as an instructor. So with that, let's get started. Okay, so we have 3 distinct certifications at the CCNA level: the foundational CCNA, which you can see here on the left-hand side, CCNA Cybersecurity, and CCNA Automation on the right-hand side. I will note that we had a recent brand change. So these second and third certifications might be a little bit unfamiliar to you. CCNA Cybersecurity used to be known as Cyber Ops Associate, and CCNA Automation was formerly DevNet Associate. So what you can see in this table is that these certifications map directly to specific job roles. CCNA prepares students for roles like network administrator, network engineer, help desk administrator. CCNA Cyber prepares students to be SOC analysts, network security engineers, or IT security operations specialists. And CCNA Automation prepares students for roles like network automation engineer, software developer, and system integration programmer. And I think the main takeaway here is that earning one of these certifications provides a very clear pathway for students to get certified and to pursue a specific career. Let's now transition to talk about the knowledge domains that students will learn by earning one of these certifications. So on the left-hand side, the CCNA covers, I'd say, like, generally you can just think of it as modern networking. It focuses on network fundamentals, network access, IP connectivity and services, security fundamentals, and automation and programmability. At a high level, CCNA Cybersecurity prepares students to defend and monitor IT environments. And so students will learn to validate security concepts, security monitoring, host-based analysis, network intrusion analysis, and much, much more. And CCNA Automation covers software development, understanding and using APIs, Cisco platforms and development, app deployment, infrastructure automation, and network fundamentals. And I would say for CCNA Automation, it really helps students bridge the gap between networking and programmability. And taking a step back, I'd say each of these certifications, right, the main takeaway is that it really gives you a specialized IT skill set. So now that we've explored these 3 certifications at a high level, let's now transition to the courses on Networking Academy that are aligned to these certifications. We can start with CCNA curriculum here. So our CCNA courses, our CCNA curriculum is made up of 3 instructor-led courses, which you can see here in those 3 blue boxes. The first is Introduction to Networking. The second is Switching, Routing, and Wireless Essentials. And the third is Enterprise Networking, Security, and Automation. These are all instructor-led only courses and 70 hours long. We talked about the jobs that they prepare learners for. And after successfully completing these 3 courses, students are prepared to take the CCNA certification exam and then either apply to jobs or prepare for more advanced learning. We would recommend CCNP Enterprise. And one thing to note here, the courses that I'm going to be referring to are all instructor-led. So we don't have a self-paced version like we do for CCST, which Shantae covered. A major point of emphasis in the CCNA courses is hands-on practice. We encourage learning with physical equipment, such as routers and switches, so that students can apply theory into the real world. And I'm happy to say that many of our academies invest in physical lab equipment, which makes learning more fun and tactile for their students. So we're very happy about that. I'd say, just one great aspect of NetAcad, which Echo alluded to in the beginning, is our commitment to supporting instructors. We do this through IPD events, right, such as the one we have now today. And so what you see here are just a ton of great curated videos from past IPD sessions. These ones are focused on CCNA. So if you're interested in CCNA, check out some of these videos. We definitely encourage that. All right, let's transition to CCNA Cybersecurity. Our NetAcad course that's aligned to this certification is called Cyber Ops Associate, right? So it's a little bit interesting that the certification name was updated, but our NetAcad course is still called Cyber Ops Associate. And the curriculum builds on foundational security skills and prepares students for roles like a SOC analyst, as I mentioned before. It's also 70 hours and it's instructor-led. And after someone completes this course and the CCNA Cybersecurity certification, we do recommend transitioning to CCNP Cybersecurity as the next advanced certification. And just like with CCNA, we do have a rich library of recordings related to CCNA Cybersecurity. So I encourage you to check out these titles and click on some of these links that might be of interest to you. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about our curriculum for CCNA automation. We offer the DevNet Associate course, similar to CyberOps Associate. The course name has not been changed, so it's still DevNet Associate, and it's aligned to CCNA automation. This course is perfect for students who want to combine that networking knowledge with the software development and automation skills. We do recommend students have networking and programming experience before taking this course, similar to the CCNA and CCNA Cybersecurity curriculum. This is also a 70-hour course. It's instructor-led, and the students are recommended to progress to CCNP automation. All right. Finally, if you'd like to learn more about CCNA automation or the DevNet Associate course, we've also curated a really great list of videos here for you all. And I just say, before I pass it on to Shante, to wrap up, the CCNA Cybersecurity, and CCNA automation certifications offer a really clear, structured, and I'd say rewarding pathway for students. Our NetAcad courses make it, I'd say, like relatively straightforward for students to prepare for these certification exams, right? Because it can be very stressful, so we try to make it as straightforward as possible. So with that, thank you for your time and for everything you do for NetAcad. And I'll hand things over to Shante, who will discuss the additional skills and support students need beyond technical abilities.
Thank you so much, Jose. Joseph kind of outlined very early in the call how important professional skills, often known as soft skills, are, and how important that is to cultivate alongside our technical skills. In today's hyper competitive economy, we know that employers are looking for well-rounded candidates, and we often see that well-rounded in job descriptions, as well as emotional intelligence or entrepreneurial skills. So to truly prepare students for future success, we go beyond technical knowledge and we focus on developing a broad set of professional and emerging skills. On the professional side, we help learners strengthen core skills and abilities like communication, collaboration, critical thinking, creativity, teamwork, and problem solving. These skills are essential for thriving in any workplace and are honestly transferable across different roles and industries. We're placing a growing emphasis on AI skills. We all know AI is everywhere. Learners can get started with our Introduction to Modern AI course. It's 6 hours on netacad.com. It teaches you how to apply AI to your daily life. You'll learn how to write effective chatbot prompts. You'll also pick up some computer vision and machine translation skills. We also have a new AI at Work series coming soon, with the first course being Analyzing Customer Reviews, releasing on August 22nd, in addition to a Code with AI series as well. We also have a really cool AI Security Nuggets module that's on netacad.com. So all of these resources really ensure that students are prepared for an AI-driven world. In addition to these mentioned, we do offer a wide range of learning in programming, automation, cybersecurity, sustainability, and more. So we just highly encourage you all to visit the catalog at netacad.com, explore all of the different subject areas, the domains, the subject pages, and for insights on the future of our field impacted by AI, be sure to check out the new Educating Tomorrow's ICT Workforce Report that you see linked on that slide. Another thing that I wanted to emphasize, and Joseph mentioned very early on, as instructors, you are never alone on this journey. There are many resources and communities available to support your growth and keep you connected. You can join discussions and share best practices through our community forums and peer networks, such as the Cisco Learning Network that I spoke to a little bit earlier. That's actually where those Ask Me Anything sessions are hosted. And the Cisco Networking Academy instructors group on Facebook. In different regions around the world, there are also local and regional conferences where you can network and learn from colleagues. Don't forget about our instructor development webinars and IPD sessions like this one, which offer up-to-date training and insights. You'll also have access to the latest teaching materials, certification updates, and industry news. So to make sure you don't miss anything, be sure to sign up for the NetAcad email updates in your netacad.com profile. We encourage you to take advantage of these opportunities for continuous learning and connection. One of the most important things to remember in IT, and you as educators know this better than most, is that learning should never stop. Our IT industry is evolving every day with new technologies and skills emerging all the time. So to stay current and competitive, ongoing learning is essential. That's why at Learn with Cisco, we design educational offerings to support you and your students throughout their entire learning journey from entry level all the way up to expert. So no matter where you are on your path, Learn with Cisco is here to help you keep growing and adapting in this dynamic field. At Cisco, we support lifelong learning at every stage of the career and bridging two amazing platforms, Cisco Networking Academy and Cisco U. So on the left here, we have Cisco Networking Academy. This is a skills to job program, and as part of Learn with Cisco, we offer free online self-paced courses for learning anytime, anywhere. As we've discussed throughout this presentation, there are also instructor-led options through partnerships with over 12,100 educational institutions worldwide, and curriculum is licensed to educators at no cost. We focus on entry-level, associate, and some specialist education, working closely with teachers like you to help students get started and advance in their IT careers. On the right, there's Cisco U. This platform offers a broad spectrum of Cisco and Cisco adjacent product technology and certifications at the associate level and beyond. So whether you want to reskill, upskill, or help your team level up, Cisco U offers guided learning paths, tutorials, courses, labs, and more. Cisco U is actually designed to be the only learning platform that an IT professional needs and includes an always evolving content library with growing AI assistance for learners. At the bottom of the slide, you'll see the two arrows kind of illustrating how Cisco Networking Academy supports the learners from entry level through specialist, and Cisco U takes learners from associate all the way up to that specialist and expert level. This slide really just reinforces that learning curriculum, and as our learners advance in their career into the professional and expert levels, how Cisco U continues to be a partner in that learning continuum. With Cisco U, you can also access a wide range of free resources like tutorials on how to use ChatGPT for network automation, cert rev-ups to help you and your students deepen your knowledge and prepare for advanced certifications. You'll also find a strong network of Cisco learning partners and opportunities to join professional communities such as those at the Cisco Learning Network, where you can connect, collaborate, and keep advancing your skills. Together, these resources ensure that no matter where you or your students are on that learning continuum, there's always a path forward in IT. To close this part of the session, I just wanted to highlight the entire landscape of Cisco certifications that support careers in networking, cybersecurity, automation, and other IT demands from entry level through associate, professional, and expert level. And if you, like me, don't have your spectacles on today, don't worry, we included a link so that you can get a better view of this cert guide. These certifications, again, provide clear pathways for growth from entry level all the way up through expert. And they just really help learners and professionals advance to that next North Star at every stage of their career. As we look ahead, we invite you all to take your passion for teaching and technology even further with us. So teach with Cisco Networking Academy. Join our mission to shape tomorrow's IT leaders by bringing industry-leading content into your classroom. Explore NetAcad courses and resources where you can, discover a diverse catalog of courses and teaching tools designed to keep your learners engaged and ready for what's next. Engage with the instructor community, connect, collaborate, share your insights with fellow educators, and leverage these Cisco certification pathways. Integrate this certification-aligned learning into your curriculum, giving your students a direct path to valuable industry credentials, which essentially will prepare your learners for the jobs of the future. Let's work together to empower the next generation of IT professionals. Your commitment and expertise makes all the difference. Thank you so much for being a part of this community and for everything you do to inspire and lead the future of technology.
Wow, what a phenomenal presentation. Thank you to our presenters. I have a couple things I just want to share that for our attendees, and then we can wrap up the session. So give me just a sec. Make sure I share the correct screen, right? So a few of you may be joining us from the live stream. Wanted to make sure those of you that are joining, if you're interested in becoming a Cisco Networking Academy, the QR code and the link is on the screen. Fill out this information. You'll be contacted by a salesperson once the information is vetted. You can ask more questions along the way as well. So if you're interested, not just this set of classes, but man, we have over 60 classes on the netacad.com site that you can teach to your students. For those of you joining both on the live feed as well as the WebEx, this is our Slido poll. If you haven't already started answering this, it is open also within the WebEx window for those of you joining via WebEx. We want to hear your feedback. What did you think of the session? How was the material? One question we've already gotten from a couple different people is how will you make the slides available? So a couple ways. For those of you that are Cisco Networking Academy instructors, we put all of our resources in the educator resources. So you can go into educator resources, click on instructor professional development, and then probably click on like IPD week. You'll find the August session. All of our 15 or 16 sessions this week will be there. For those of you joining on live via YouTube, we'll make sure that the links to the materials are available to you on that site as well. Give us a little time to get those updated. And if you still have bookmarked the landing page that we have that has the information on how you were able to join this via YouTube, we'll have it linked there as well. So I want to thank all of our great presenters. I want to thank all of those attendees. Cisco Networking Academy has been part of my life for 24, 23 years now, both as an instructor, a partner, and now being part of the Cisco Networking Academy team as well. So thank you, everybody, and make it a great day.